Hey guys, Forrest P here. I know I haven't posted any videos for a while. I was just a little busy, having some fun with my friends and stuff. But don't worry, I'm back. I've decided to revisit the game Tropico 5. I know the first episode was kind of sort of like a mess up because I didn't really know how to build anything. But I figured everything out. I think the game's pretty fun actually. I started up a bunch of successful worlds. So we're gonna be starting out with on Sandbox, which sort of lets you just go crazy. We're just gonna be starting off 200 people and 50 grand, which isn't really that much. I know it might sound like a lot. We're just putting everything to low, just so that we don't get fucked over while we're doing this. But basically, the whole goal of the game is to become as successful as you can. Really, that's the whole goal of the game. You can be a dictator or whatever, a democratator. I don't know what it's called. Whenever you run a democracy, the president, the prime minister, whatever you call it. You can choose. So you start off with a dock. This is your things. Here's your main area. So you get missions, which we'll go through soon. Here's the Teamsters. This like sort of regulates everything. Construction, build stuff. Ranch gives you food. Country houses. This is where people live. So yeah. So what we first need to do, very first thing, is we need to actually connect this dock to the road, which I think is pretty dumb that it doesn't like start off connected, but like whatever. Perfect. So we're actually gonna put into fast forward mode, and we're gonna build a ranch because it wants us to. It has to be cattle. So we're just gonna put that right here. So your people can like here. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna build off a bunch of roads here, just like this, just so that that way when we get later on into the game, we won't have everything blocked up in one area, and we'll have a lot of routes to decide where to build and stuff like that. Just so we don't get blocked off, and we sort of get like a grid structure, so we can fit in a lot of stuff very nicely and connect it all. So yeah, so right now a big problem because I decided to give us a huge population is housing. So we're gonna put in, actually no, that's probably a bad idea. We're gonna put in a bunch of country houses, like a lot of country houses, because these things house people and also feed them, because your people need to be fed, and they'll starve and start like protesting and stuff if you don't feed them. It's just not good if you don't feed them. So yeah, so I think our next mission is gonna be that girl who wants us to build a library. That's usually the case. No, damn it, I messed up. This one, yes please. All right, so we're just gonna keep putting down these country houses. Just give these people some places to live. Perfect, and we're also gonna put down another construction office. Actually, we're gonna put down a few more because these things take a while to build. We're gonna set this to high priority so it gets built first. That way, oh, my controller's disconnected. Yeah, let me just get this other one real quick. All right, yeah, so we're just gonna put another construction office here. That way, because construction office help you, what do you call it? Help you build stuff faster. So once we get that, see all these shacks? These are where all my people are living. Oh, right, which isn't good because this like is bad. It adds crime, and it also gets rid of beauty, and beauty attracts like tourists and stuff. And this is me right here walking around like a boss, like a G. Um, all right, yeah. So that's just building real quick. So you can also check your statistics. Right now we have a lot of people unemployed, which isn't good at all, obviously. Actually, we'll put down one more construction office. And set that to high priority. If we don't set it to high priority, they'll try and build all these first because we placed them down first, and then we'll make this useless. So let's just quickly look at. Oh wait, we got a mission. Build the library. Oh, okay. So we're actually going to go with 10 fresh colonists, so that'll give us 10 people. Yeah, build the library, of course. Always. Let's just build this library real. Actually, we'll put it right here at the corner. Oh, so we're also going to put in a lighthouse because this gives us additional trade routes, which is definitely a good thing, which we want. And I don't think we can afford it. Yeah, we can't. but that's okay. So we're gonna actually go and try and get some of these trade routes started. So we can export a lot of things. We still need to make a tobacco plantation. Oh yeah, here's our. See, we're very clearly in debt. We're gonna be in debt for a long time. The way the game works is you're basically in debt up until the Cold War. At that point, once the Cold War happens, then you can build a bunch of banks and stuff, and then you won't be in debt, and then you'll make a ton of money, and then you'll go back in debt. That's at least the past experience I've had. So we're just gonna look around here. We've got a mine right here, which is very nice. Anything else? I don't see anything else. Right here we've got. Is that? No, I don't think it is. We need to find some oil places and some wharfs. Here we go. This is a good spot for fishing, which we can goods and sell them and stuff like that. So we're actually going to put this up for local consumption. Yeah, which means that people will actually be able to feed on it. So they'll be able to like eat the meat that grows there so that they won't starve. I know it might seem like cruel that I'm breaking these shacks, but I'm only breaking them so that people can go live in those houses, right? The country houses, which like I don't know why they wouldn't, but whatever. All right, that's almost all of them. And then we should have like literally no homeless. All right, so we got some missions here. Organize a quick wedding. Yeah, we'll go with that one. So the mission which we just had was like a child's born. So I need to make a Catholic mission right here. So this increases like religion. Also, I'll get an heir to the throne. And you can upgrade a bunch of stuff too. So this allows you to unlock mines, and these are both upgrades for the ranch and for your plantations. I currently don't have any plantations, unfortunately, though. Wait, how many homeless do we have? 65 homeless. Oh, wow, 37. Isn't there room inside there for you guys? Oh, whatever. Here, I need to set this to, yeah, see, that's already getting built. Perfect. I also need to make plantations as soon as I have enough money. Alright. There we go. So, these are all upgrades which I can do. So, for this one, makes all constructions 2% cheaper. Landlord, 5% cheaper for residential. Job quality, we're going to actually go with this one. Because this one's the best. Oh yeah, so we can actually design him. I'm just going to set him up as an astronaut, because I can. Yeah, I think that's fine. There we go. Looking sexy. Alright. Now back to business here. So, the mines, there's like 5 different types of mines, maybe? I don't know. I don't remember it exactly. But iron, gold, bauxite, or something, which you can only sell. Iron, gold, bauxite, coal, and uranium. Coal is the most useful, iron second, gold third. Uranium's super rare. You actually really want uranium because uranium you can use to fuel like power plants and stuff, which is really cool. Yeah, so I can send someone to explore right here, which I think I'm gonna do after I buy a plantation. Yeah, research the trigger. Oh, I'm exporting meat somehow. Yeah, fish, bananas, milk. I think I'll do that one. Alright, so this is how you make money. You can also import things. So if you look at the bottom left corner, you'll see the map. You'll see money. I'm currently in the negatives. You'll see population, and you'll see happiness. Let me just see what this is. I'll send personal chef. So if you look above where it says money, you'll see it says 3 years, 5 months. That's how long I have to declare independence from the crown. And that's when stuff starts kicking off. So right now we're sort of in our baby steps. So we're just going to wait for a big money surge from the crown so we can build our tobacco plantation. There you go. So now we can start upgrading this stuff, but we don't really need to be upgrading it yet. What we want to do instead is wait for money, right? So once we've got those unlocked, Oh yeah, what we're just gonna do real quick is here's a bunch of things that you can do for your people, which will make them happier. We want to issue this one. Unfortunately, I don't have enough money, which really isn't good because I blew it all really fast. But at least not too many of our people should be homeless, right? Well, apparently a lot of them are, but like, whatever. All right, so oh, there we go. Oh no, we're so close. All right. Um, yeah. So as you can see down there, we are exporting meat as well. So you can actually check. Well, we have to wait for the ship to come back, but you can check what it is here. Can I see it really quick? No, I can't. All right. Yeah. See, it says the crown sends you 5,800 up in the top left. All right. So now you can choose to research something with this one. So what we're gonna want to upgrade is all of these. Like we'll get them eventually. But see how down there, one of my missions is the trigger, which is this, a military fort to protect your people. So it really doesn't matter. Here, we'll just do this one quickly. It doesn't matter which order you do them in, because you're gonna get them all unlocked. And things like libraries, they generate research points, which allows you to research things, obviously, by the name. So you want to have a good balance of food, which I know I don't have a grocery store in the area, which I really need to get. Health, religion, and something else. I forget what the other one is. Here, we're actually just going to go with treasures real quick so we can put down this plantation over here. We want tobacco, so we're going to put it down like that, and we're going to put it sideways like that. All right, good. And we also need a grocery store. This feeds the people because they'll starve if they don't have any food. Which I know is kind of obvious, but once we have this, we can start exporting tobacco. Sorry. See how it says exporting meat? So that's good. Our mission already finished with the meat though. All right, there we go. Grocery store. How many people are unemployed now? 67. Uh-oh. So you can also assign managers to all these places. So you just go like this, and they all do different things. So for this one, I'm just going to go with inventor. For this one right here, I'm actually going to go with landlord because it improves the quality of all these houses over here, which is a lot, as you can tell. The rest really don't matter that much. Like, they help, but not a ton. So what we can do here is we have an option. We can insult the king, which means that we might get less money from the crown, or we can refuse him, which means that like our people won't like us as much, and we definitely want the people to like us, because in 2 years the king is going to be irrelevant. So we're going to insult him. Now we have three options on how to insult him. Here they are. We can call him one of these things, or name one of these after him. Now there is a chance one of these three he'll get complimented by and actually reward us. So we have to be lucky. I'm gonna choose a piss pot. There we go. See? We got lucky there. So he actually wasn't offended at all. He apparently collects piss pots, so you do you, bro. But yeah. Okay, 2 free guard towers. Oh, I haven't seen that one before. Uh, import revolutionaries. 3 educated citizens. I think I'm gonna go for the 2 free guard towers, just because that's just it protects your people, or in some cases actually protects you from them, because your people can be dangerous. The rebels can attack you at certain times. If they are very unhappy with what you're doing, they will rebel. Or sometimes there's groups. I'll explain it as we go later on. Right now, all we have to focus on is declaring independence, which is really our main goal right now. So we just gotta wait to get positive in the money, which I know as right now, but we're gonna be negative for a long, long time. Okay, good. A new mission. Have a new ranch. Pigs. Alright, that's pretty easy. I can do that right now. Alright, he wants a pig ranch. So pigs make only meat. as you can tell, the animals, as it says right up there, produce different things. So cattle's milk and meat, goats are milk, llamas are wool, and pigs are meat. So he wants pigs. We'll just put pigs there. So whatever. Okay, our population stay in roughly about 200, which is good. All right. So we're at 33% happiness. What we have to do in order to declare independence is research the Constitution, which is right here, and reach 51% happiness minimum, which I know may sound hard, but it's not that hard. Research the shovel. I already did that. Okay, perfect. So we're actually going to go with, I think we'll go with 3 citizens here. Okay, this one we're going to go with $5,000. And while we're here, while we're in like very low negative, we're just going to build another dock. That way we can export even more and make even more money. Or import even more, depending on how you look at it. Here, just let me build this road real quick. Perfect, that's getting built. There you go, so now we sort of got the town. This is why I built the roads like this, so we can have like a nice grid sort of pattern, and also so that we don't have everything crammed in one area and then forced to build around that. We have everything built very nicely, and everything has sort of like a finished look to it, you know? It doesn't look that bad from the top, not too bad. Alright, build a new military fort. Alright, those are expensive though. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to explore this area right here where the mine was. That way we can attempt to harvest whatever was in the mine. Alright, good. So remember when we put down guard towers? These actually are pretty useless. They don't really protect against much, and they'll die pretty easily too. What we need is barracks, which give out a lot of soldiers, which are really good, and army base, which put out tanks, which are really good, which is definitely something we want, but they're very expensive, unfortunately. So we're just going to go with the Constitution number 1, red tape 2, paper. That's usually the order I do, because see how we're approaching 40 happiness? We want to be ready as soon as the time is ready to declare independence. That way we can get a head start on the game and, you know, stop messing around and get serious. So right after this is the World Wars between the Allies and the Axis. I think I'm saying that right. And it's basically like, what is it? America, Britain, and England, I think. No, England and Britain are the same thing, aren't they? I don't know. Versus like Japan and Germany or whatever. World War I, right? All right, here we go. Export meat. Oh yeah, I completely forgot about that one. So we're gonna check out our second trade route, which we can do. Wait, what plantation was that? Tobacco? Yeah, so let's try and export some tobacco. Anyone want any tobacco? No? Alright, maybe we'll go with, apparently nothing. That's okay, though. Are these guys done exploring? Okay, so this is a coal mine, which is very good. We're gonna want to save that for later when we unlock a power plant, which is right here. It is. It's actually the next one, right here. But yeah, it's basically World War I, whatever teams those were, and you can have a mine. Okay, I'm just gonna go quickly now while we're like slightly less negative, and try and build that mine. Whoa. Yeah, so here we go. We'll just reach around like that. Perfect. And we also need to place an actual mine inside there. So that'll give us coal, which we can export and sell pretty cheap. Also, we'll get the mission right there for having having a mine, right? So there's plenty of those. Oh, there's fish. Apparently, fishing things right in front of us. So maybe I want to put in a wharf. Now, the only problem with wharfs is that as soon as you put one in, all the fish in the area go extinct, like really fast. So, but we don't really need fish for anything, which I know sounds kind of cruel, but like, it's a video game, bro. Right now I'm just looking for sort of oil spills. Gift the nugget to the king. No. Sell the nugget. Yes, please. Alright. Can I put in, no, I can't. There we go. Alright, I'm just gonna put in the military for it. Oh, it doesn't fit. Here, perfect. Right there. That's a good spot for it. We can't afford a wharf yet. That's okay, though. So, we're gonna be... Oh, we're actually making a profit. Oh, yeah, yeah. As soon as the World War One starts, we are going to be making negative because the Great Depression, which actually happened in real life. Basically, we're just going to be losing a lot of money and not going to be having enough. So once we got past the Cold War, though, once we get past there, I think we should be in the clear. Also, we get banks where we'll literally be in the hundreds of thousands. That's what happened in my old world. I don't know if that's for sure. Yeah. So right here, see this oil spill? We can actually get oil. So during the Cold War, we can get oil, which will be really helpful. All right, 42% happiness. That's good. That's good. Let's see. What am I at? Negative 12,000. Okay, so I can't even buy anything if I wanted to. I think next thing, some good plantations to have down are definitely tobacco. Bananas are okay. You want sugar, cotton, and coffee. That's the big one. Those are the ones which you want because everyone seems to want those crops, and you can make a lot out of them. So you can make like coffee out of the coffee beans. You can make cigars out of this. You can make rum out of the sugar, and clothing out of the cotton. And bananas, people just seem to want. So, like, wrong one. Corn is okay. See, oh, here we go. This is what we want. Tobacco. Yeah, export that. So we also want to start up a logging camp, because that's also a good way. What it does, basically... Oh, I thought that was a giant shark. Okay, it just went through. See, it's exporting that. Is it takes down all the trees in the area. Yeah, so it's just auto-saving real quick. But it takes down all the trees in the area, but gives you planks, and then you can put down... what is that? Wait, I forget what it's called. Here, we're just gonna put down a wharf so we can make some money off of the fish. Here we go. And we'll just extend the road real quick. There we go. So, yeah, we're gonna want to put that down right here's probably a really good spot because there's a ton of trees right there. A lumber mill, that's what it's called. And it produces planks, which a lot of people also seem to want. Where is it? Under this one? Yeah, see, some people want logs, so we can actually export logs, which is just the straight up trees. With a mission. Make $10,000 from mining. Uh-oh, we have a coal mine. That doesn't make a lot of money. That'll probably be a long one. Alright. Let's see if these guys are even exporting coal. Maybe I should put down another dock. Like, it's always a good idea to put down another dock. Alright, I've only got 10 months, so to make my people happy enough. So I'm just gonna want to here actually let's see what this is exporting. Coal. Okay, it is exporting coal. We're gonna go with okay, this is a tough one. So we could use the money, we could use the citizens, or we could use this. I don't really know what Swiss bank does. I'm just gonna be honest. I don't know what the benefit to having money put in your Swiss bank is, but I do know the benefits to all the other ones. So here I think I'm going to go with. This is a tough call. What would you guys do? I think we can make it within this. I don't think we need any more citizens. I think I'm just going to go with this. And really quickly, while I have a lot of money, I'm going to... Ooh, a creamery. So this makes cheese from milk. Yep, yep. I think I could put down another military for it, which I'm not going to do, actually. I think what I'm going to focus my attention on is, one, put down a grocery store just really quick here. And two, put down a bunch of taverns because this makes people happy. Because I guess they can drink away their sorrow, which is actually really depressing. But like, I don't care. You guys can be as happy as you want and drink whatever you want. There we go. And this will raise happiness by quite a lot. So as you can see, it says effectiveness up there. That's the only thing I'm looking at. It really doesn't matter if they're placed too far off the road or not, as long as it's 120. That's a good spot. As long as it works, right? And I'll just put down one more for a good measure. Yeah, I'll put that one right there. Appoint a royalist. I'm actually going to go to appoint a revolutionary, so you get increased revolutionary support, because that's definitely something we want, and that'll keep people happy for longer, as opposed to keeping them temporary happy. Because if you only keep them happy temporarily, then later on they'll rebel and actually try and kill you, which I know sounds pretty like drastic. Here, let's see it. Okay, fish population is abundant. So right now we're at 50% happiness. There we go. So we're gonna proclaim independence really quick, which is definitely something which we want. So what we can do here is either buy our freedom, which will give us $10,000, or fight them. And honestly, it's way worth it to buy your freedom as opposed to fight them, because they'll just completely crush you. So what we have here is the world wars, so we can actually choose the constitution. This is only wealthy people can vote, everyone can vote, or everyone has to be a soldier. So we definitely want to go with this because it's people's most happy. So this means everyone's Christian, this means everyone's whatever they want, and this one means there's no religion in. So I'm just going to do everyone's whatever they want, and that'll keep people the most happy. As you also may have noticed, our roads are now updated. Very fancy, fancy roads. So we are now in the middle of the depth. Yeah. So look. Yeah, so you may have just heard the woman on the radio. She is my least favorite part of this game. Some of the stuff she says, well, like in the middle of like a revolution, she'll like start talking about her boyfriend, how he's in the war, and like wishing him luck. She's just so annoying. You'll listen to her for later on, but as you can see here, we are currently generating 23,000, but we are losing 48,000. So that's going to be happening for a long time. And we also need to create some embassies to invite foreign countries in. So just waiting for this. Then we'll do this real quick. We'll just make the embassy right after that, right? That way we can put in the Axis and the allies. Yeah, social unrest provoked by our negative treasury. So at a point, people will start asking for elections where they'll want you to run up against some other guy or girl. Most of the time you win. In the odd occasion you won't. If you lose, you lose the game, by the way. But in the odd occasion, you'll have to actually rig it where you make it so that you win. Um, but yeah, it doesn't happen too often. Now, what did I want to do really quick? We need to put down another dock. Oh, embassies, that's right, but I don't even have embassies researched. So I'm going to put down another dock right here. Really? I'm going to have to build that road. Maybe I'll just add another Catholic mission so that there's a little bit more religion in the vicinity. Also, I need to connect that to a road, don't I? So as you can tell by like the tons of stuff you can build in this game, it's crazy. Like some of the stuff you get. Yeah, okay, mission. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, so we need $10,000, and then we'll start the communist revolution. Wow, that was actually really fast. That's really fast. That sort of helps. See? Like, listen to how negative this girl is. She's so rude. Like, I wish I could just kick her off the radio. I don't understand why the developers made her a thing. Actually, I can kick her off the radio, but that comes like way later on. I'm just gonna set up a third trade route. Oh yeah, so all the trade routes change now. So I want to export All I have is red rum. No. Alright, so this is a good deal on meat, to export meat. I don't have a sugar plantation. Actually, don't have any of this stuff, man. I guess I'll do the milk one too, why not? Alright, so let's see. Yeah, we can do this one, which stops elections. Okay. Decreases crime, liberty, tourism, and efficiency of production building. So, like, production building would be like milk, or like cheese, the cheese factory or whatever. Increases unrest when activated, so it makes people more likely to rebel against you, and costs money. But like it's only $40, so it's really nothing. But all right, let's see here. What do I want to do when I get money? Well, as soon as I research the embassy, I want to put down 2 embassies. Okay, we're all good on food. We're all good on housing, I think. Are we? Let's see. How many people are unemployed or homeless? 33. Okay, it's actually going down probably because my population's going down. Uh-oh. Yes, you also don't want to lose. Well, that speaks for itself. You lose because there's no one for you to rule over. Bonds, you get 10,000, but you get charged interest on it. So I think I'm just gonna do that really quick, and then pay for the revolution. Yeah, literally so negative. But tenants decrease housing quality over